Thanks.
Hello, everybody. What is up? All right. Cat is meowing. Hold on, I am uploading Cox and Krendor currently. And do this. I gotta go over here. And then change that name. Episode 448. Very good. Okay. And then I just have to make a thumbnail. But I think I know what thumbnail I am using, so it's fine. Download. Give a second. Where did that download to? Oh. It downloaded to the downloads folder. Actually, that might not work in this thumbnail. Send backward. Let's try a different one. Art. Oregon.
Thanks.
Actually, this one might be better. Yeah, this one's better. Actually, no. That one's better, but I need a better quality picture of that picture, if that makes sense. That's not gonna do it. Actually, this might work. No. You know what? I think this is fine. This gets the picture across. Wait. Wait. No. What if I do this? Yeah, I think I gotta do this one. Okay. Design. Just drop it a little bit. File. Wait. There it is. All right. File download. And CNC 448. Google. And we refresh. Okay. I think I've done it. I've completed an upload to youtube.com. File, yes. On. Review. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Next. None of the above. Submit. Next. Add. Add. Move, move. Am I ready for Friday? I am never ready for anything. That's my secret. I'm never ready for anything in my life. All right, next. Checking. Cool. File, save. Okay. Now that I'm looking at this might look better if I make the thumbnail bigger. Nobody can even see what I'm doing. Hold on, I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna show you what I'm even working on, but I'm gonna show you me working on it now. All right, here we go. We're actually on 39:30. I haven't updated the runs in a while. It's not good if you bring it up. I'm just saying. I'm never ready. I've never been ready for a live show ever. I've never been ready for podcasts or anything that I've done. There's very limited times I've ever been ready for something. All right. So now, let me... I think if I just make this bigger... That might do it. Oh, that could do it. That's gonna do it. That's the one. Now we file download. Google 2. There it is. Perfect. Still can't see what you're doing? Exactly. I'm not trying to show you that. That'd be too much. You couldn't handle it. Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for. File save.
Thanks.
I would still love to meet both you and Jesse, but I'm like you and mostly unwilling to travel. Yep, that's why people are like, are you ever gonna do a live show in like Minnesota or like in Texas? And I'm like, nope. I like doing them here where I don't have to go anywhere. I would maybe do one in LA, because I don't mind going to LA at some point, but for the most part. Oh yeah, fishing's not up. Hold on. Thank you, Miss Mayday, for these 74 months. Fuck. There was 74 months. It's just like, I've been to LA so much that I just... I don't know. I'm just tired of LA, man. Lost Boy, 21 months. Wow, for the low price of a Twitch Prime sub, I choose right tonight. Hell yeah, dude. Also, Miss Mayday, did you want left, mid, right? And Nooch Vader with the 5 months. Thank you, Nooch. Do you want left, mid, right? 5. Swag. There's the 5 months. All right. Right, you got it. Left, you got it. Okay. You and Jesse do a live tour? I would never do that unless someone paid me like $1 million. I would have to make an actual $1 million to do a live tour. As somebody who hates traveling and hates my routine being disrupted. Okay. Is this thing done checking? Let's see. It's not. Okay. I actually don't know how many live shows we've done at this point. I think it's 5. I think we've done 5, or this will be 6, or we've done 4 and this will be 5. It's one of the two. But yeah, live shows are great. Everyone's cool. We just stand on a stage and talk. There's one before COVID. Oh yeah, there's one before COVID. That's right. And then one right when COVID was about to happen, it got moved. So one, 21, 2, 3, 24. I think this is number 6. I think. I'm pretty sure. This is our first like dual live show. We've never done a Chilluminati plus Cox and Krendor, so I'm interested to see how that goes. Just I mean technically, or not technically. Normally we just do our live show and then we're done or whatever. So like, I'm just gonna like sit on the side and watch Chilluminati, or maybe I'll interact in some weird way. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know what's happening. Thank you, Spoopy Bagel, 70 months. Swag. You want a left mid or right?
Thanks.
Is it still checking? Thank you, comrade, gifting a sub to Midlife Meltdown. Swag.
Thanks.
Thank you, comrade. And thank you, Baker Staunch. 51 months. Twitch left the building and left people wanting with the UI changes with below the video left Baron and Bear with nothing to the left of the buttons. It's just been blank. I think the UI designer must have left. I'll take a right. Thank you, Baker Staunch. What? Swag. They have 51 months. Woo! Let us begin the Pokemon with a King Jerkera right pick. I was trying to get pointless top 10 done today because yesterday I was busy working on stuff. That's a secret. You'll see. You'll find out eventually. And then today, I had football. I had to help my parents with stuff. I had to work on Pointless Top 10 a little bit. I had to buy steak. I had a bunch of stuff happening. So I got some of it done, and then I didn't want to like overdo my voice. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do Pointless Top 10 tomorrow. That's fine. Well, I mean, it's all like set up. I can finish it tomorrow. So I'm probably gonna have to do that next week too, and then we'll be back on track. Holidays mess everything up, man. Well, and live shows. Thank you, Mort, with the 25 months. Another month, another mid. Thank you, Mort. Any special merch? I think we usually do. I have no idea if we actually do. It's all, again, That's all Jesse. I handle nothing. And I don't know if... I think Mathis was going to, but then he didn't. I don't know what Mathis was doing. He, like, couldn't get it there on time, and he's like, I'm going to send it to you. And I was like, okay. And then he's like, all right, I sent it, but they sent it back to me. And I was like, okay. So I don't know if he's going to have it or not. I'm sure they'll have something. And I'm sure we'll have a poster or something. I think we pretty much always have a poster. Thank you, Logan Shadowclaw, gifting Steve and Lay. Like a sub. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Bam. What is this? Oh my god, comrade, you are fully stocked over there. Thank you, Play-Doh Shrimp, for the 31 months. 31. Swing. I take it you want a left. First, we have 5 King Drakara rights, starting with a Pupitar. Got the fridge for free? What the heck? That's insane. Let me make sure the Cox and Corindor episode sounds normal.
Today's episode's secret level that we watched. I'm not sure what it posted.
God, I really need to add this this account to my YouTube premium. Keep getting ads. Let me swap it
Today's
over.
episode's brought to you by me.
Line, like there's sales. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. Sounds normal. Sick. It works. Fantastic. Alright. Anyway. Where am I? High jump kick. Great start. Next, King Drakara right. This is my neighbor who was trying to leave and I handled the moving away to buy him a drink. Well, that's pretty cool. Next right is a gator. Okay. And that's dead. Yep. Yes, sirree. Alright. Yo, we're only 3 subs away from a Garf already. And it's a hype train. What a better time than now to hit the Garf. Third right is a Magby. We Iron Tail.
Thanks.
Yo, there it is, comrade. With the 3 subs, Bytor or Bitor, Mr. Video Game,
Thanks.
and Code or Not. Swing. All getting subs. Wait, did we fall off too? Folks, we're only 2 subs away. Unreal. A photo finish. Comrade with the 2 gifted subs. There it is. Thank you, Comrade Van Bummel and Frogstar. Swing.
Thanks.
Thank you, Vapor. Oh, Vapor Space. I was like, wait, I read my chat. I was like, Vapor Space. Thank you, Comrade. And thank you, Vapor Space, for the 5 gifted subs. 5-minute catnap. The great band Brandor, Ranscott, Mr. Wiggle, and Gray Lo-Fi. Thank you, Vapor Space. I mean, you get fishing. Here we go, 4th right. Facade. Great start tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah. And the final, King Jerkara Right, is a Mankey. Mankey the Monkey. And he's pretty bad. And he's dead. Well, sorry, King Jerkara, all of your rights struck out. Now we have Miss Mayday left. Bing, 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 bing. Dugong? That's pretty good. This Dugong seems not great, though. It's slow. Whoa. Okay. Now a Lost Boy, right? Lost Boy, right, is Moltres, which is illegal. Okay, let's see if it gets out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's only level 5. Oh boy. Also tonight, drinking a Justin Cabernet. Justin Wine Cabernet 2021. It was like $22. I've seen numerous people drink Justin wine, and I was like, dude, this wine is named Justin? What? So, honestly, it's pretty solid. It's my go-to wine. It's a solid wine. You've never liked that brand? Why not? What wines have you had from them that you didn't like?
Thanks.
I've had Josh wine. Josh wine was kind of mediocre to me. Yeah, check the bottle. Oh, you literally have the bottle? All right, check the bottle. Or you're like checking to see what the bottle was. Oh, it's Josh wine. Yeah, Josh wine's not great. I did not like Josh wine when I had it years ago. Justin wine's like, this is pretty solid. I'm surprised. Yeah, usually when I buy wine, I check my wine app. Since I only buy wine like once a week, so I want to make sure I'm buying like something that's good that fits my flavor profiles that I enjoy. And this one was like, everyone was like, fantastic $20 wine. And I was like, all right. I'm not a big fan of sour wine. Thank you, Super Space Jesus from Space. 56 months. I have nothing clever to say right. Thank you, Super Space Jesus. Vapor Space was just saying you got one of the best names in our community. Space. Swing. Thank you, Super Space Jesus.
Thanks.
Four Winds wine? I don't think I've heard of that.
Thanks.
Four Winds wine. Four Winds Cabernet. Nah, I've not had this.
Thanks. Thanks.
Oh, it's a Stag's Leap district. Yo, I'd probably like this. I like Stag's Leap. Stag's Leap Cabernet is like my favorite. Should I just catch this thing? Probably. Level 6 Pseudo Udo. With Crunch.
Thanks.
Come on. Crunch Thundershock. Actual solid 1-2 moveset.
Thanks.
And it's not the worst. Yo, thank you, Play-Doh Shrimp, for the 10 gifted subs. Mamma mia.
Thanks.
All lefts, you got it. Thank you, Play-Doh Shrimp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see, who got subs? Rodziak. It's Hasso. Squatchy Mode. Kobold. Banishment This World. Gemadeus. Power Guy and Z. Uncle Vinny. Void Star. And Fuzzopi.
Thanks.
Thank you, Play-Doh Shrimp. Thank you, Flanders. Almost to 5 years, 59 months. Another left on the grill. I said it all out there. Passive, dude. Not what the passive, not there. What the passive, not what the passive, not if what the passive. Nice. Sweet. Thank you very much. Also, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was in the baby grass. I didn't realize I was in the forest. Even though I should have. I was too busy clapping. It's alright. Might have died there if I tried running anyway. We'll be fine. It's over here. It's a little low on defense is the issue. And he's weak to a lot of things. I kind of like Sharpedo. Although he's not hitting very hard. That's not hitting very hard. Maybe, maybe I don't want him. Yeah, there's a lot of TV channels come out with their own wine. Most of them are just very mediocre and bad. Or just a lot of people make their own wine and enjoy it. Like, most of it's just really generic. God. Oh, no. There's probably something good in the forest that I ended up getting Pseudo Udo for. Starmie? Eh. Snoop Dogg wine was okay. So Raichu. They'll buy existing wineries and put their name on it. That makes sense. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna run him. Okay. 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 It's potion. Okay. We get bone meringue. I mean, it's something, I guess. Oh boy. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of like average wines out there where you're like a normal person that doesn't really drink wine will have it and be like, this is pretty good. And then a wine douche like me will have it and be like, eh. Oh my. All right. Okay. I'm a basic ass bitch. I drink barefoot brand Riesling. That is, you're straight up just drinking grape juice with like vodka in it. That's straight up grape juice with vodka. Which listen, if that's what you're going for, if you just want something that tastes like that to get drunk, knock yourself out. Lost boy, right? But I honestly, if barefoot was like the only thing I could drink, I don't even think I'd drink. I straight up don't even think I'd drink alcohol. Wing attack. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You get used to it? It's not about getting used to it, it's about enjoying it. Like, I enjoy when I drink my various wines and the flavor profiles. I don't want to drink the same thing every time. I'm not like, it's my go-to, like maybe every once in a while, but my main thing is like, I'm drinking because I enjoy the tasting and the profiles and the pairings and all that. So, and you can very much tell when it's like cheap or bad. At least I can. I used to not be able to as much. Now I definitely can. Now we have Nooch Vader right. Wait, Spoopy Bagel, did you have left mid or right? Spin up. Not a bad moveset though, wow. Box wine is great if you want to get drunk. Yeah. I also really hate sugary sweet wine. Like, a lot. I hate sweet wine. I want the driest, most oaky, barrel-tasting red wine you've got. I want the tannins. I want the tannins to, like, sit in my mouth and open a campsite. Right here. Comrade Mid. Charmander. I've seen a few suburban moms that like their red wine, but usually they're like wine enthusiasts. They're not like the just like get together wine moms. They're just like, yeah. I guess I hyper voice here. Okay. And we're dead. Prison toilet wine? I don't even want to know what that is. Okay. Now we have Baker Staunch, right? Yep. See, I've always said, there's something I have always said. If I'm going to drink poison, I want to drink good poison. I want to drink the top quality, fancy poison that I love to drink. I don't want to drink shitty poison. Yo, Blue Proto Drake. I want to enjoy my poison. All right. Heat Wave. We're dead. Now we have Mortitan mid. And it's illegal. I'm gonna go Steelix just because. Dude, comrade, that watermelon wine still gives me nightmares. All right. Oh, my pizza is shit.
Thanks.
Red. Actual mid. I like actual, real watermelon's great. It's not in wine form. Yep. Thank you, Baker Staunch, gifting the blue Proto Drake a sub. Thank you very much. Fuck. That is fun. They haven't stopped emailing you. Oh boy. I think I'm just dead here. Sure I am. Logan Shadowclaw left pick. Wheezing. That's like with beer, like I like IPAs too. So I like the stronger kind of hoppier beer. I don't like super IPAs. Like I don't like the 9% IPAs. But I just like standard IPAs. Skull Bash? Oh, we're dead. Wait, maybe not. No, you would never put ice in a red wine. If you put ice in your red wine, that's like it's ketchup on steak. You're essentially putting ketchup on steak if you put ice in your red wine. That's the equivalent. Mm-hmm. Like icing a white wine is not bad. I wouldn't do it, but it's a lot more acceptable. Play-Doh shrimp left. Okay. I mean, A1 A1's good on like a bad steak, like if you're trying to cover up, but like if you have a good steak, you don't need to put stuff on it. Otherwise, you're just having sauce. Microwave at the room temperature. Comrade mid. Garlic butter's fine. A little butter, garlic butter, rosemary. Just not like actual sauces, like that you're selling in a bottle or something. Dude, when I go to a fancy restaurant, I literally start looking up the wines on my phone to see the flavor profiles of the wines, and then I'll like figure out what I'm gonna get from doing that. You can ask Jesse. He was literally like, "What wine are you getting, Mr. Wine Man?" And I was like, "Hold on." And I was just like, "All right, we got okay, earthy, good, all right." And he's just like, and I think Jesse just got like some sangria thing, which very Jesse. He got a fancy sangria. They put a little umbrella in it, and then he put the umbrella in his hair, which then made our servers laugh because they're like, he's a goofy guy. And then he accidentally squashed his umbrella at some point, and they brought him a new umbrella. And the manager, or like whoever's owning it, came over and they're like, "We love you. You're a great guy." And I was like, of course. They're just like, this guy's amazing. It's very much a Jesse story. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. we just had wine and charcuterie. Next mid. Ooh. Dragon breath. Dragon breath. Nope. Okay. And we're dead. Let's do some Sim City music. Haven't done that in a while. All right. Third comrade mid. So yeah, I'm a wine douche. Honestly, I used to be a wine douche without knowing much about wine. Now I'm a wine douche that I know a lot. I know a lot more about wine. Like I used to when we'd go to restaurants with like TB, I always thought it'd be fun to like look at the wine menu and order like fancy stuff. Just because I knew TB would be like, oh. And then he would. But then I grew from there. Comrade mid. He made that one video. I don't even remember where he put it. I don't think he put it on YouTube. He put it on Twitter or something. It was just me reading the wine menu at some fancy LA place. Oh my god, it unfroze after one? Are you kidding me? As I was saying, everybody puts the lol emote in the chat because it's TB laughing, but nobody has had TB laugh at them more than I have. I can honestly say I am definitely one of the most lulled at actual lulls in the world. Star you. Ancient dead. They give the wine list mostly to men because they want to look good on date or... I mean, I could see that, but like if you know nothing about wine, then you're just like, what if the woman you're on a date with knows a lot about wine, you know nothing, and you get the wine menu and you're just like, I'm gonna have this one, without like knowing what you're even doing. Like you'd be better off being like, I don't really know anything about wine, and just being honest. Final comrade mid is a ninja-esque. Boom ba boom, boom ba boom, boom ba boom. Doom, doom. We've gotten out, I think, twice tonight. These have been some terrible runs. We've gotten out like twice in like 21 runs. I don't think it's you. I think all these runs have just been terrible tonight. All right, we got Vapor Space lefts now. Krakenov fights Lugia. It's got Volt Absorb. All I know is last time, last year for our anniversary, we went to a place, and that's when I was looking at their wine menu, and I was like, oh man, they got Stag's Leap. So I got the Stag's Leap. Then I got like there's the wine I got for Thanksgiving. It's really good. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's like $60 or something, but it's like it had all my flavor profiles, and I was like, oh man, this is good. And then I got a like a Flowers Pinot Noir or something, because I was like, ooh, this is like an earthier Pinot Noir. And the guy was like, He's the one who's like, you know your wine. He's this old Italian man. He's like, you try Tuscany blend or so. It was or Tuscan blend. He's like, try my Tuscan blend. It is so good. You appreciate. You like wine. And then I tried it and I was like, it's okay. It's all right. It was a little too fruit heavy. Especially for a Tuscan blend. Next left. I mean, he doesn't know. For all he knows, I tried it and loved it. Next left. We actually went back to that place for my birthday. And, he was there, but we didn't get him as our waiter. So that's good. He wasn't like, oh, did you like the wine? I don't even know if he remembers me. He might not even remember me. Although he might. Okay. 4th vapor space left. Hitmon top. Okay, this thing's pretty good. If he asked, I would have said, oh yeah, I tried it and it was fantastic. I would have lied. I would have lied. 100%. Stream speed. Okay. Maybe water pulse, see if that hits harder. It does. Yo, I think we're out. Let's go. Let's go. When I went to Total Wine, I bought one of each of their Georgian wine. The employee asked me why this wine. I explained the history of the wine, said they'd have to Google it, and they didn't believe me. Wowee. Can't drink because of paralysis, diabetes. I love the smell, though. Damn, dude. That's like, that's something you hear about, like, coffee. Most people are just like, man, I can't drink coffee or I don't like it, but I love the smell. Normally, you don't get that with alcohol. Also, we found the Lord. Probably gonna be a Lord pivot. Two different Lords, a synchronize and an inner focus. My thing is, like, I don't like any other strong alcohols though. Like, people drink like scotch and whiskey and stuff. Like, I've had whiskey in like a handful of times. They've all been like really good, like expensive whiskeys. And I just don't really, it's not really my thing. I don't like hard alcohol that much. Master Ball. I think I get this Charizard with speed boost. It's pretty good. Okay, he's actually good. He's a little slow, but the speed boost fixes that. Green 23 attack with body slam. Stab blast burn, shed injure coverage. I think I just run him. And then we get the Lord as our HM friend. Easy. HP up. Let's go. Dead to the first trainer. Think again. Cosmic power. Oh boy. Okay. Is reversal? Oh yeah, lower HP does thing. Okay. He disabled my speed boost. Wait, please, please hit. This game sucks. 1 HP my ass, piece of shit, dumbass. Okay. Final Vapor Space left. I can't believe he had 1 HP, dude. I mean, I can believe it, but I can't believe it. Super Space Jesus from Space Right Pick. Dustclops. High jump kick. I think we're out. Speed tie. You gotta be kidding me. This is Yep. Play-Doh shrimp lefts. 10 of them. All right. The only hard alcohol I really enjoy is tequila, and I only like that when I go to the Mexican restaurant and make a TikTok out of it. Or when me and Jesse and Kristen went to that Overwatch thing in San Antonio and they had fancy tequilas. Next left. Rapidash. Secret power. I always remember that because there was a table of esports people and a couple others that they were with, one of which was Amiru from back in the day. I think she was with Dyrus at that point. I think it was Dyrus and Amiru and other esports people, and they weren't old enough to drink, or they didn't drink. And so they didn't want their like fancy $100 tequilas, and so Jesse was like, hell yeah, bring it over here, and then we drank their fancy tequilas instead. So we doubled up. Shaka bra. That was fantastic. Also, we're out. Look at that. That's the same place I met. I didn't meet Donkey. I saw Donkey. I saw some other people too. The song goes crazy. Also, this is a full-blown glass cannon Rapidash. My god. I don't think I've ever had Patron. At first, I thought you said Patreon. I was like, thoughts on Patreon? I don't know. It's a website. Check it out. Paris. Gardevoir. War Turtle. Wait, this Rapidash. Honestly, I think I just run Rapidash. I kind of like the glass cannon. X special. Lepaberry. I hit level 40 today in Path of Exile too, so I'm feeling pretty good in that game. I guess Lepaberry, I don't know. It's a very good game. I'm loving it. I don't even know what Patron is. Is it like a tequila? I've got the confusion. Yeah, I'm a witch main. I've loved it. I just like playing necromancer classes. Although I might play a sorceress or sorcerer, whatever it is, because I got a legendary level like 31 staff for a sorcerer with like fire bolts and shit. So I was like, well, now I got a level of sorcerer. Actually, you know, I think I already have a level 7. Let's keep leveling that one. I gotta let him use the legendary weapon. It isn't real tequila? Remember Tila Tequila? Remember? I remember. And then she's like, now she's insane or something. She might have been insane back then, but now she's like really insane. Oh. Yeah, I used the contagion spread build too. It's really good. Big fan of the contagion build. Next, Play-Doh shrimp left. Tila Tequila was like an early 2000s reality TV person. Look her up, you'll see. Hold on, I gotta pour more the rest of the wine out of my decanter. Okay, here's my decanter. Look at that. Yeah. It kind of looks like something. It looks like a bong or something. It's like weed paraphernalia. But it's not. It's a decanter. So a decanter aerates the wine. The main point of a decanter is to aerate and kind of open up wine. So if you open a bottle of red wine, specifically red typically, I don't know why I said specifically typically, but it needs to breathe because it kind of unlocks the flavors, or like it like brings it to normal, I guess is a better way to put it. It's like how if you have a banana and it's green, you can't eat the banana, it's too green. But you want to get it by aerating it, you kind of hyper process the banana to a point where it's now like perfectly yellow with a little bit of green, and you're like, oh man, that's a good spot. But then if you over aerate it and you let it sit out, then it'll become too yellow and over oxidized and it'll taste bad. So what you do with aeration is you're trying to hit that like perfect spot to where it's like fully ripe. So yeah. Yeah, you don't need to aerate white wine. White wine's usually fine to just open it up and drink it. So yeah. I don't even know what a mezcal is. Ideal banana ripeness, fully yellow with brown? Oh my god, get out of here. That is like, are you Rob from our football podcast, Alpaca Patrol, Northern Lion? That's what Rob is. He loves like fully ripened banana. That's like the worst kind of banana. To me, yellow, but still like slightly green is like the perfect banana. I want it to be like still kind of unripe, but like just hitting ripe. Tequila with grass? I'd probably like that. Next left. Dude, I love, if it tastes like grass, wood, earth, anything that tastes like earth, wood, leather, any of those flavor profiles are my favorite. The complete opposite of sweet. If I look at an alcohol and it's like tastes like grass, wood, leather, earth, vanilla, oak, sign me up. I'm basically a druid. If it tastes like a druid, I'm on board. Soul Rock. Maybe it is why I like green bananas. Okay. Next left is a Shed Ninja. Oh boy. God. And that's why usually if I go to like a good place, I'll know that their wine's gonna be good. But if we go to like an okay place, like for example, sometimes my parents or like wherever, they'll be like, let's go to this like generic steakhouse that old people go to. And I'm like, oh God, I already know I'm gonna hate it. Number one, I can cook a steak better than they can. Number two, their sides are like $20 and they just like grill up some asparagus that you can buy for like $4 on sale and have more of it. And it's like, okay. And then their wine, I swear to God, I remember it was the last time we went to one. Luckily, I missed out on our last steakhouse adventure for my aunt's birthday or something because I had COVID. So I was like, oh man, I guess I gotta miss it. So I mean, it's a valid reason. But I remember the last time I went there, I was like, all right, here's my wine. It was just like, it was a wine that I've had before, but that I was like, it was pretty good. So I was like, all right, I'll try it. And I swear to God, I was like, I tasted it and instantaneously I knew it was one of two things. It was either under aerated or over aerated, which meant they just opened up the bottle and poured it in and it hasn't aerated, or the bottle's been opened and there's like an air leak and it's been aerating too long. And I was like, it's one or the other. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just let it breathe. And so you do your like, your little swirl. That's why people do the swirl. You do the swirl. One reason is so you can see the like stuff drip down the side. I forget what it's called. I don't care about that. The other is you let it breathe. And so I was like, all right. And then I tasted it again and it tasted just as bad. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, the legs. I was like, this wine sucks ass. It's been open too long. And so I was like, hey, I'm not one to complain, but I paid like $12 for this glass of wine and I'd like it to not be bad. And so they brought me a different wine and it tasted fine. So I was like, yep. They definitely had the bottle open too long. Next left. Poison Fang. So that's me, Wine Douche Grandor. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay. Beep, bump, beep, bump, beep, bump. Same place, by the way. Okay, this is the same place. I got a steak. I ordered it medium. And it came out well done. Medium. Well done. It was like, it was bordering medium well and well. It was like, it was close. It was very close. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. Next left. Medicam. I don't get how you're a steakhouse and you can't cook a steak properly and you can't do red wine properly. Those are like staples. Red wine and steak like go together and you couldn't do either one. I don't know. Listen, I'm just gonna say it. The clientele, 80% of the clientele was over 60. All right. It was like primarily senior citizens. And I was like, but when I looked on Yelp, there was a lot of people on Yelp that were like younger. So I don't know. But they also, this is the type of place that my family loves because they're like, oh, they bring you free soup and salad. So they think they're getting a deal. But it's straight up just like bagged salad that you buy in the grocery store for like, they probably buy it at Costco in bulk. And then they give you like some French onion soup that has no cheese on it. So you're gonna, it's not even French onion soup, doesn't even put cheese on it, which is why they're giving it to you for free. And then it's literally just like salty onion soup with no cheese and like one crouton. And I'm like, I would rather you just give me nothing. Like, it was blowing my mind. Next live. Crobat! Pure power. My grandma steals the bread from those places. I think my grandma used to do that too. So it's just... It's one of those things where, like, I know I'm a food douche and a wine douche and all that, but, like... Some of these places, it's like, there's like a standard, all right? Like, I expect at least some sort of generic standard here of, like, you're gonna cook the steak to the way I want it to be cooked because you're a steakhouse. It's not like we're going to Red Lobster and ordering a steak of some, you know what I mean? Like, if I go to Red Lobster and I order medium and they give me a well-done steak, I'd be like, hey, you know what? It's Red Lobster. Why am I getting a steak here? But if you go to a steakhouse and they don't know how to cook a steak, I'm like, that's like, what are you doing? That's like if I go to a Mexican place and they don't know how to make fajitas and their margaritas suck. It's like, what are you doing here, man? This is what you're all about. And we're not checking those boxes. Whoops. Also, we're finally out. Thank God. All it took was pure power Crobat. All it took was a technically like 56 attack power Crobat to get us out of the lab. Yeah, and then the food's expensive too. Like, yeah, you gotta be a food douche at this point. If I'm spending that much money. It costs like 12 bucks to eat at McDonald's. Like, what? Huh? Who? I think I might risk the level 8 Ninetales. It's actually okay, but it's also bad at the same time. Like, sometimes we go to those steakhouses and I'm like, dude, I wish we just went to, like, Popeyes and got a chicken sandwich. I would have rather went to Popeyes and got a chicken sandwich. Okay. Dude, every couple months, getting fajitas and margaritas is like... It's like healing your... It's like spiritual healing. Going to like a Mexican place, getting margaritas, getting fajitas, they come out, they're sizzling, and hearing the like... music. It genuinely is like healing your soul. You might be the most stressed out person and you're just like, you know what? Everything's okay. Oh wait, I can't catch anything here anymore. I actually love the music they play at like Mexican restaurants. I Spotify'd like 2 songs. I need to like go and look them up again. The last time we went to get Mexican food, which I think was like 3 months ago or whatever. I think we went because it was like, actually 2, 3, I don't know. It's on my TikTok. It's when I did my tequila shot taste test, by the way. TikTok Crendor. We had margaritas. We had fajitas. We were sitting outside. I think I talked about it in Cox and Crendor. It's when we were sitting outside and we sat next to these 2 girls that were talking about the most insane shit I've ever heard. and then this other group of people that was like an after work get together. There was like a bunch of other people around, but like those were the two closest to us. See you later, comrade. Good night. And the two girls, it was that classic, like, one introverted friend that listens, one extroverted friend that yaps. And the one girl was just listening, and the yap girl was just, she was yapping hard, man. She was just like, and, you know, I teach these kids, and it's so stressful, and these kids are just, like, getting into trouble, but, like, this one girl is, like, going insane, and I just can't stand her, but then this other girl, she has, like, this like, issue, and, like, it's not like the girl we know that was, like, groomed by this guy, and I was like, what the shit is, like, what? And, like, she's like, yeah, the guy met up with her at Walmart and everything, like, I can't go back to that, and I was like, it's all like happening. And I'm like, okay. Meanwhile, on the other side, it's just like this group of like it was like people straight out of the office getting together. And they're like, hey, what are you guys having? And they're like, we're going to start with appetizers and sodas, and then we're going to finish with margaritas. And they were like, all right. Yeah, I think I told this on Cox and Crendor. I didn't go that. I think I went a little more in detail there. She was like going all out. And then, yeah, being a teacher sounds terrible. And so that was happening. We were just chilling. And our waiter was just like going all over. He was like, he brought them shots at the end of their meal. He was just like, hey, have some complimentary shots. And the one girl that was a teacher drank hers, and the other girl just like left hers there. And the girl that was like the teacher, she's like, oh, thanks for meeting up with me. Like, this is my therapy. I needed this. And she's like, I don't know what I'm going to feel like tomorrow. I was like, well. Which, you know, to be fair, after all the stories she told, I was like, damn, dude, I feel that. I see why you're here. I've had nurses forget I was there as a patient, and they're just talking about everyone. What? Mamma mia. So anyway, the waiter guy, the same one that was there, he's like doing his thing. So my thing is, as you know from fishing with Crendor, I'm a listener. I enjoy listening to people, getting to know them. So like I was talking to the waiter guy, came back, and we were like talking to him, getting to know him. I'm like, oh yeah, like how long you been a waiter here? And he went full blown, like, told me his life story. He was like, yeah, we like came here from, I think, Ecuador. He's like, yeah, I came here from Ecuador with my family, and like his son or his stepson, he's got one son, one stepson, something else. He's like, I love working here. I love it. I like straight up, I got to know this man as if I was interviewing him for a show. And then after he like told me all about himself, he's like, you guys want shots for free? And I was like, hell yeah, I do. And then he brought us free tequila shots. And he's like, if you guys are ever here again, here's my name. Ask for me. They know me. And I was like, all right. That was it. I love getting to know like people that work at places. Really, I just like getting to know a lot of people. I think I'm gonna catch this Manectric, by the way. I sure hope this one catches it. It didn't, and it has Stab Thunderbolt. There it is. All right. This is the same place where we had chicken fajitas, and the guy brought it out, and he was like, what? No, I was like, he was like, who had the El Pollo? That's like chicken in Spanish, right? He's like, who had the El Pollo? And I was like, I had the chicken. And he's like, you didn't have the chicken. You had the El Pollo. And I was like, oh yeah, I had the El Pollo. And he's like, yeah, you did. I was like, oh, okay. I also say it in the most like white person, like, I'll have the El Pollo, please. Thank you, good sir. All right. I think I just run this thing. Wait, do I have any berries? I have a cherry berry. Whee! Okay, here we go. Doo, doo, doo. Yeah, he might have goofed it. He might have said the El Polo. He might have El Pollo. He might have said the twice. He might have goofed it. Maybe he was the wrong one. Thunderbolt. Nightmare? Nah. I don't know. Super white person be Epollo? Epolo? Epolo? Give me the El Polo. Hey, give me one of them El Polos. Like I'm from New Jersey. Give him the old Midwestern. Give me one of them El Polos, eh? Da Bears. Yo, let's go. Carbos helps us play. Okay. I once showed a clip from CNC of you speaking Spanish to my mom, and I think she died a little inside. I think that's me speaking any language. Honestly, even me speaking English makes people die inside. When I say architecture, people literally, if you want to know if you're saying something incorrect, say it incorrect in a YouTube video and half the comment section will tell you. I'm just like, yeah, I like the architecture. And they're like, Krendor, are you the stupidest person alive? Why are you saying architecture? And I'm like, I don't know. Why not? They're like, it's architecture. And I'm like, that sounds, honestly, my way sounds better. I think architecture sounds cooler than architecture. That's also, a lot of people also pronounce, they pronounce T's very much, or very precisely. They'll be like, this is important. This is perfect. This is importantly perfect. And they say stuff like that. Meanwhile, I'm just like, it's important. Yeah, it's pretty important. Important is important. I'm just like, I jumble it all into like an important. But when I say architecture, I'm like architecture. But I don't like saying architecture. It just sounds dumb. Even if it's right. If that's if that's wrong, I don't want to be right. Hidden power. Neat. I think this Manectric's actually pretty solid. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Dude, Scarce is a classic. Oh boy. What are some other Krendor? Oh yeah, Acetaminophen's one. I'm trying to think of another Krendor classic. Montague was one, or Montag. I think I said Montag. What was it? Montague? Montag? I don't remember. Scenario? What is it? Scenario? I think Scenario's alright. Thank God it's paralyzed. There we go. The Bears. Yeah, that feels like a tomato. Pokeball. Keep rolling. Couple of these guys. I don't even know what hidden power is. Oh, maybe it's fire? Well, I guess it could be one of these. It's one of those. I don't know which one, but it's one of them. It could be flying. I don't know. This is from SimCity 4. Oh, it's bad against Magneton. That's a good point. See, it's ice or flying. Oh, wait, I didn't get this. Ultra Ball. Garbage. Okay. Hobbit audiobook, you're pronouncing shown as shown instead of Sean? What? Sean? Huh? I could check if it's resistant, it's flying. I'm just gonna do it. Nope, it's ice. It's definitely ice. Could be bug. Could it be bug? Manectric was resistant though, right? Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's bug. Flail? Maybe I'd rather have... I don't know if I'd rather have Flail or Stomp. Stomp's more consistent and it can make him flinch, but Flail hits harder potentially. Yeah, I think it's too situational. If I'm at a point where I'm getting killed anyway, it's kind of like, yeah. I am happy the Packers won, but yeah, I don't like their white uniforms. They look kind of dumb. Hey, the Jets won. Now that their season's over and it's completely meaningless for them to win, they started winning. All right, here we go. Stomp's good if they minimize. Oh, yeah, okay. That's true, too. Stomp. Nice. Thunderbolt. Yeah, Flail's more of a panic button, and in Kaizo, you're probably not going to be wanting to hit panic buttons too much anyway. You want the consistency of good moves. Is this Steak Simulator 2012? This is actually Steak Simulator 2013. The similarities are very close. That's easy how you mess that one up. But if you wait and you see, you'll see that at one point they start using ketchup on their steak, and they actually deleted ketchup in 2013. You're not allowed to use it. All right, here we go. Brock time. It was a good change. It was a much needed change. All right, here we go. They beat the Jags. I mean, them beating literally any team is impressive after the season they've had. Honestly, the Seahawks are kind of fraudulent. I'm not going to lie. They did lose Geno Smith, so I will give them that. But they were already down like 20-3 or whatever with Geno Smith. The Seahawks also lost to the Giants earlier in the year, and they beat some like shitty teams like the Falcons that pretended to be good but are actually bad. The Rams are kind of scary now that they're getting rolling. And the Rams are probably going to play the Packers in the playoffs so they keep rolling, so that's kind of worrisome. Yo, Mock Punch? I almost think I'd take it, Mock Punch over Hidden Power, but maybe not. Because I have higher attack. So maybe I do. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. You made a full Thanksgiving dinner for Friendsgiving? I mean, we made a full Thanksgiving dinner for Thanksgiving. I think I am going to take Mock Punch. Very good. I also like the priority of Mock Punch too. It's kind of nice. It's like a little bit of a extreme speed or quick attack or something. Oh my god, are you shitting me? It's got Truant! Oh my god. Dumb AI, dumb AI. Dumb AI alert. Wee woo, wee woo. Mock Punch coming in, not great. Thunderbolt? Oh, there it is. Thunderbolt's got this. It crit? As long as it doesn't crit, we're good. Are you shitting my ass? Well, obviously I would have Mock Punch now if it was going to explode. Yep. Would have learned nothing else good. Signal beam. Cool. All right. We're going to be starting the stake soon, so we got to do Garf. It's Garf time. Man, I was so confident we were beating Brock. All right, where did we leave off? Garf. Oh, here we are. Here we go. You're right, Garfield. Every day this week is a Monday. I'm sure it's just a misprint. Doesn't mean anything. Then again, gonk. I'd better check to see if it's still Monday out here. Splut? Yep. Imagine having to suffer an entire week of Mondays. Well, they're not getting me. I'm spending the rest of the week in bed. You gotta get up pretty early to pull one over on old Garfield. Must be wonderful to be that stupid. For Odie, every day is Saturday. Wait, is Saturday like stupid day? Did I miss something here? Hello, kitty. Would you like to come to my house? Take a hike, kid. I'll fix you lots of good things to eat. I'm with you. We'll have such a splendid time. Uh-oh, Garfield's abducted. And you can play with Muffin, too. Here you go, Muffin. Oh, boy. Wait, what happened? Now Garfield's just back home? Did he time warp? Did he rewind? How's your coffee this morning, Garfield? A little weak. Thud. See, it didn't even crack the plate. What? Garfield and John fishing? Gobble, munch, smack, slurp. Burp. All right. Yeah, Jim Davis struggled a little bit there. All right. You okay? Don't eat this pie, Garfield. I won't. You won't forget, will you? I won't forget. I never forget. I just have convenient lapses of memory. Sorry, boys. I just ran out of coffee. What? Wait, you're in luck. I just remembered. The last guy in here spilled his. I think I'm going to be sick. They really got to stop going to this restaurant, dude. This is great. What did Mom used to say about sleeping in laundry baskets? Ah, yes. My son, sleep only in the clean laundry. Who's John about to wash Garfield? This smear should shame Garfield into losing some weight. Why, thank you for charming and witty dinner companion, John. You can't shame a shameless cat. Dude, it's kind of messed up. Imagine John just being like, oh, this fat person needs to lose weight. I'm going to put a mirror in front of him. It's kind of crazy, John. See the Monday that wouldn't die. See the attack of the incredible slobber monster. See the interminable visit of the cutest kitten on earth. Arr. That's true. Not as messed up as owning 3 Crockies. That'd be a horror movie. See the can opener that wouldn't work. Wake up, Garfield. Want to go to a movie? It's not violent, is it? It's called Slime Pit Zombie Chainsaw Massacre. As long as there are no Mondays in it. Oh, oh. Are you ready for this, Garfield? Ta-da! Ah! You all right? Next time, warn me before you get ready to play golf. Oh, oh. Do you know what these are, Garfield? Yes, I do. And what do you know? And do you know what they're for? Of course. I know doggy whackers when I see them. Yo, what the shit? Garfield's gonna go beat the shit out of Odie? That's pretty messed up. Garfield, everybody. All right. I gotta go start steak, so thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new here, click the follow button, follow along, be alerted when I go live. Thanks everybody who subscribed, resubscribed, drop bits, tips, gifted subs. Thank you very much for all the support. Watching ads. If you haven't seen the latest Cox and Crendor, go listen to it. It's an hour and a half long. It's a honker. Over on the old youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast. And I will be back tomorrow. Okay? Okay. See ya. Burp, burp. Oh, it didn't do it. There it goes. Burp, burp.